So what's this about? Yes, y'all, check it out. We getting live in this sesh. Try to speak them a little more live and direct. It's to be what we have to say in this conversation. Is it a conversational piece? We're just trying to speak our piece. A little bit of honest modesty. Behind bars, under lock and key.
So I just try to see. Sometimes it's just all behind me. Do I need to look in the rear view just to really get a near rear view? Just to get a sight of what's behind me? Is it hindsight? Is it really just blinding me? I don't know, I'm just finding me. I don't know, I'm just trying to find you in the meantime. But in the meantime, I freestyle in the free time. So I just do it for a long while. Do I got style? Maybe just a little bit. Maybe just a hypocrite. Maybe I can give a shit. I don't know, maybe I gotta throw it back when it's thrown back all the way to 10 years throwback.
Yo, on deck, who's up? We could give about 2 fucks. Throw the middle fingers up. I'm just trying to do what I gotta do before I fill this little cup. It's overflowing, I never know it. Before the bottle hits the bottle cap, bottle opener, bottle opening. I'm just looking at myself as I try to poke holes into my heart, into the art. You're chilling from the bump from Lovejoy and the hobo from Hobart. We stay so sharp.
Yeah, I know it's no art, no it's no toupee. Going off the top, I spit it like Lupe. And I know today could be tomorrow, but maybe then we'd have more money that could get borrowed. I don't know, sorrow, it hits my skin and I'm just giving in. Sometimes I'm just withering. And I don't think that the weekend in the winter is something that you can give, it's a splinter. Just a little thought, just a little crest, just a little thing that I could call my best. But maybe it's my worst, maybe it's the peak, maybe it's a curse. Maybe I just seek more than I need, more than I know, more than I gotta give, gotta go toe to toe. But I don't know, I got a short rope, and I think that I can do this, I can be the most dope.
I'm still stuck on that winter thing. I felt something in my skin and it was shivering. Maybe that was a little snake in the grass and it was slithering back and forth. It left a little track. Never knowing really ever where it's ever going, where it's at. We're just not trying to get caught up. This is how we're brought up. We're just a product of a product, the byproducts. As consumers, we try to stay a little educated. But we got the steez, you know what it means. If you don't know what it means to have the means, we're just trying to live with what we have. And we're not trying to not see what we hadn't had. And in the sight, you can see it in perspective. Living this life and life living in its yet. It's kind of like heaven went quick when you catch hell. 2 birds with 1 stone. 7-10 split like the Amish guy. We're still kicking this shit, it's on the fly.
I ain't gonna lie. Shit's on the fly. Like I'm trying to catch a salmon.
Yeah.
Like I'm in a river up in Alaska. Famine, maybe it's the feast, maybe it's something that I look for, but it's something I don't seek. Do I weep? Yeah, I shed a couple. Sometimes I wish it was triple-doubled, but I don't think that I have the trouble. I wish that I could go up like the Hubble. And I know that I'm seeking space, and I know that I'm seeking my own place, but I'm trying to find yours too, trying to define what I can do to help you to improve. So I hope that it's getting a little doper. I hope that it's bringing you a little closer. I know that it's not no more, it's no less. Sometimes I seek what's in store, but I show what's on the shelf and what's for deal. What I can deal, what I dealt, what I know is for real. So I don't feel what wasn't felt, and I know I conceal some things, but I want to send it and hope that it's never reprehended. Know that I can reconsider everything that you considered, but I don't think that it's inside of me. What I look for is outside of everybody, outside the box.
And a little bit it withers when you try to open up your little eyes, see the bigger picture. I see a sky, I see the ribbon. People live, people die. People are given a second chance every day. Look at the clock, looking at the watch. Never stop, non-stop. We're on the move, never stopping. Just to talk when we just gotta shoot the breeze, shoot the shit, do what you gotta do. We just spit for a few. Lyrically equipped, we could spit like a 9 milli for really. Thought we'd be signed, have it like 9 milli, but we don't have a million. Trying to get that bullion, minted, encrypted on the digitalized. I'm just trying to see something in my sight through these little eyes.
So I focus on those hopelessness eyes that I don't think will synchronize, but I hope that the secret lies inside of those that were fallen and they lie, but they got up and they kept on walking. They're so strong, yeah, they keep on talking. Christopher Walken, and they always sound true, but I don't really think that they believe in you. What's blue? Is it the sea or is it the sky? Do I see something or do I hear a lie? Everything is everything. Let it live in, let it breathe. You can never give in. I see you and you see me. I don't see you in the ICU. You don't see me there either. So we know it's not the ER. We know that we can do this and with everything we are.
Woo! Wowee. Is that an owl in the tree? I don't know, but it sounds kind of foul to me. When we just try to play it out, not so flagrant. Is it the fragrance, the scent of a scent in our inner sense? I'm just trying to not feel so heightened. I get a little low when my palms get tightened. I start to look at what I don't see and what I know. I be writing upon life as it goes on. I just try to hold it all so tight in my palms before this world slips in a whirlwind turbulence. Never knowing when this will ever end, and if it ever comes, will it hit? Cause I'm looking at myself in this blizzard on a ship, cloaked like a wizard. Shit.
Yeah, on some wizard shit. But the blizzard it hit. I knew I was covered in white, but I didn't quit. I knew I could commit if I kept on walking strong. Through 3 feet of snow, I could do it every day all along. It was just the past, present, but I knew that I could pass the present. And I knew that I could give it if it was given to me. So if I can't give it to them, then how could it ever be?
That's how you gift it. Son, you're prolific. Yeah, you're gifted. You see something in the sign like hieroglyphic. We just try to redesign, define. Everything is in an instant. And it's a classic whenever we rap it. We can fill in the spaces with emotions and feelings. Call it Mad Lib. We're just trying to peel the paint from the ceiling as we catch it within the hands. Try to paint a Picasso. A little bit of finger painting, illustrating to reiterate it. I don't know why we deliberated.
Yeah, when I went to school, what they taught me, I felt the knowledge, it was minuscule. So there's been a few fools who realized that it really wasn't that cool to just be a tool. So you had to be that person, the one who knew how to move, had to be the one who could actually prove, be that one that knew you could do you. And you tried to do them, tried to help friends, but you could only pretend. You tried to be that one who actually could lend. You held your hand out, but it would never amend everything that was immensing. Sometimes it's densing, sometimes you can't do it. The fence, it lines light, and it finds bright. But sometimes I can't lie in the limelight. So I know I rhyme tight at times, but it doesn't make it any better if you can't walk that. If you can't talk that, if you can't back it up, if you don't know it, you don't slack the lack, it's up.
So it's down, or sometimes when I come around, I don't want to come around. But it's breaking me down, find the combine to the confound. And I'm just trying to escape what's never been taken. She steals my thunder, she steals my rhyme. All the time she takes the rhyme out from what's confiscated. Pickpocket the watch. I'm just looking at myself while I pickpocket this lock. I'm just trying not to stop. On and off, on and off, on and off, on and off, on and off.
But it's better off than on, but sometimes it's more often than not. And sometimes I feel that I'm coughing a lot, but it's better than being in a coffin inside a box. Do I talk a lot? No, not really. I'm an introvert. I actually talk a lot less. It's silly. I wish that I needed to talk more, but if I talked a lot more, then I think I'd be more ignored. So I know that the door is kind of open. I know that outside it's really frozen. We're in New Hampshire. It's like 30 below, and I don't think that I can do this. My steel toes are frozen. They're stuck to the ground. It's like they're in cement. I can't get them out the ground. So I know that what I meant wasn't profound, but I know that I meant it, and I know that the sound is coming straight out. It's hitting the ellipse. Sometimes it's inside the abyss, the darkness that you really just thought you missed. But I don't think I can do this if I don't commit.
Yeah, it doesn't come easy. Processing our rhymes to leaving your stomach upset, a little uneasy. It's complex and it's difficult. The feelings that we feel through the times that are so minuscule, through the increment we try to break down the sediment. It's a new CD. So we kick a new free, kick it like Ip Man and Bruce Lee. Whoa!
It's all about you.
It's all about you.
It's all about you. It's all about.
It's all about.
It's all about what you can do. It's all about who. It's all about what you can do. It's not about who. It's all about you.
You. Sometimes it feels like I'm losing patience. Over time I start racing. My heart's palpitating. I'm trying to do the math, calculating that I can't add up the better half of a better half. Separating the fragments, breaking them down into fractions of a fraction. Is it what happens when you can't put a word to a picture? Trying to just paint the caption. We're lost in a moment, moments lost in a bird. Don't know where it's ever gonna go. I don't know the words. I can't say the things to make you feel okay. Just wanna let you know that the sting will never be okay. The feeling that we feel in our heart when your heart has been betrayed, when you start to decay. You feel like this is D-Day, doomsday. In this tomb I lay till the moon is gray.
I'm losing my skin, I'm losing. Why am I looking within? Why am I choosing? What do I begin to say? 'Cause sometimes I feel that I'll never win, but I feel the wind is blowing on my back. I'm not talking back, I'm just reacting. That's a lack of a thought that a process didn't need. I just feel that I'm not going up to speed. I just feel I need to proceed. I just feel that inside of myself, the bleed, the blood, everything, it's there, it's love. I don't need a hug, no I don't need a shrug. But I push away too much. If you push me away, then I guess I will budge. And I know the budget, I know it's going overhead. But do you actually have an overhead? Do you have a company? Do you have a business? Is there something that I don't see? Am I witnessing something that's not happening? But I feel that it's all up to me, but I don't believe.
See me flow. Core's a corporate executive officer, CEO, not a CO, but I'm like the state of corrections. How I got bars and I'll give you time, I'll give you help. And if you catch it, time won't tell, time don't have it. I don't know if it's in the back of my pocket. I'm looking for the other part of the line that stopped it. For me going over the line when I crossed it. I'm looking at myself, I can't make up my mind, I lost it, and I'm exhausted. I give it to the feeling that is so loyal and so oiled that it's so caustic. It cost it like a bargain. I just try not to feel so hardened. On my back is a target and I'm a marksman. But I don't know why I don't want to end it when I start it.
And we're back.
And we're back.
Yeah, of course, I wish I didn't lose her. Sometimes it gets too deep like the producer. Sometimes I can't see what I do, but sometimes I just wanna let it go. Gotta let it flow, gotta have everything. When I see everything, it's not everything. Gotta let it be, gotta find the peace. Gotta find a peace of mind. Sometimes you wish that you only had a piece of twine that you could intertwine, but you knew that it was all inside your inner mind. And you know that you want to enter mine, but you really can't do that. You need to exclude the facts, you need to leave, you need to elude, you need to proceed, you need to know it's true, that you can't do what I do, you need to do what you do, and then maybe you can believe that you're true.
Yeah, we start to wait. I give into the moment when I feel like my skin might start to break. I give into that moment that I pause and I hesitate. On hesitation, it's devastation, and this bomb is detonating. It's under my skin, there's no time to light the wick. Fuse is out, I start to confuse myself now to try to make sense. try to make sense of it, that it'll never make sense. We can't pretend it in the end. This is only more than a kinship, it's a friendship. We're just trying to do this to the start, to the end, but we can never end it, to the moment that we try to defend it. But I'm just trying to do something that hasn't been done. I'm just trying to sing a word that hasn't been sung. And that song has never ended, cause that's another quote by John Lennon. I forgot that rhyme that you spit, but I'm just trying to no lights on, but chorus home. When you said those words, I never felt more alone. A long invisible tear drew from my eye. I started looking at myself like I could die in this moment. It was so fucking beautiful, man.
Yeah.
And you're back.
And we're back. Yeah, real shit.
Yeah. Smoking butts in a butt hut. We just be like, ah, that's a bummer. Yeah. In a butt hut, smoking butts. Yeah.
Yeah. It's so real, it's clister. It's crystal. Did I mean that middle sister? Did I mean something that gets so belittled? I don't know, it's a little time by time. It's just another second, another minute that I combine with an hour that turned into a month. That month turned into a year. Now I don't feel like a dunce. No, I feel so smart now. I feel that I could put the textbook down. I feel that I could go up, but what goes up, you know it's always gonna come back down.
I'm feeling numb. My voice sounds like I'm on helium, but I'm trying to reveal some that I can't appeal well to none. But I'm trying to appeal to a few, reveal what is true. I feel me, do you feel you? Woo! Sometimes I feel blue. Sometimes my face is red. I knew this guy who had flames on his head. He was loose to an idol. He talked like yeah, to cycle. Got the oil like the tin can. Got some gas like the Tin Man.
Yeah, oil me up. I'm not royalty, I don't give a fuck. I don't want to spoil me, I just want to know what is what and what is not. So I know I have to just try to tie a knot. I just know that I can do this and I will never stop. But if I have to, and I have a lasso, then I'm gonna bring you right back to where you get. Right to where you started, dearly departed. I know that dearly, I wish you had a heart. But you don't, so I don't want to restart it. I just want to take it all apart.
Woo! I lost my train of thought. Derailed. To say the devil's in the deep, the devil's in the deep, the details. Beneath. I feel like a bird without a beak.
Yeah, that's
I'm a wolf that looks like a sheep. I forgot what I was gonna say. Damn it, Alex, that was too good.
Yeah. Can I talk? Can I talk for a minute? Can I get way in it? Can I know it doesn't need to be anything beyond what we see? If we can't see, I guess we are blind. If we are blind, then how do we find a place to climb, a place to know, a place to have, and a place to grow?
Any place of time, you know. Any page, date and time, let it flow. Between the white and the blue is a little bit of red that thinks it's untrue. Not to deceive your own self at times, to worry yourself precautionary tales. Cause life sometimes we may just fail if you don't pump your brakes and set sail. But there's wind in the mass. We're not trying to look back, trying to get the last laugh or the last word. Swordfish, it's morbid, grotesque, that's the password. You can get encrypted, and if you didn't know, shit, I'm kinda lifted. I'm getting low. Spit a flow.